Welcome to this episode of Quarantine Kitchen. I'm Jenna McCarthy. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a nutrition educator at Community Service Solutions. Today we are going to make fruit salad sundae. So a fun one for the kids. This is an easy one to get them involved with. Great for a snack or a dessert. Could even be part of a meal. So what we're doing today is we're basically inverting the dairy, the ice cream part of a sundae, making it a little more healthy with yogurt. So we're inverting that dairy part with the fruit. So fruit forward, you're going to get a little dairy, a little calcium with the yogurt, and then we have a crunchy cereal topping, so a little grains. So what you'll need to get started is, really you can use any fruit that's on hand. So this recipe says that you're going to get about 5 cups worth of total product, okay? They're using a cup of sliced strawberries, a cup of sliced kiwi, a cup of cantaloupe chunks, half cup grapes, and 1 banana. And then they're using a 6-ounce container of non-fat or low-fat vanilla yogurt and about a half cup of toasted oat cereal. So I did one as called for. I did this nice little sundae inverting it. I also think sometimes it's nice to layer and repeat those layers and do a parfait. So that's what I'm going to do as we go through this together. Obviously, if you just do the sundae, then fruit on the bottom, some yogurt, top with crunchy toppings. Okay, so to get started, we just want to start cutting our fruit. So again, I'm using what I have on hand. I have the kiwi, I have banana, I have strawberry. I do not have cantaloupe, okay? But I do have some grapes, just a few. So that's what I'm going to be using. So first of all, just again, if you're cutting, parents, please help your kiddos, depending on what level they're at. We want to make that claw with our hand so that we're not cutting the tips of our fingers. We're protecting those. Okay, so I'm just going to mix all of my fruit together in a bowl. It's just going to make it easier. Now, when you peel kiwi, I think it's easier to do it with a knife. I've seen some people peel kiwi, peel jicama with a peeler, or try to do that. I don't know, maybe I'm not strong enough, but I just don't think that's the right tool for the job. So I use a knife, and I guess maybe it's just because potatoes were the first thing I learned to peel with a knife, but that's kind of the same technique I use with the kiwi. So I just kind of make little circles as I go around. But you want to get all that, I do say you want to get all that skin off because a lot of kids maybe don't like the skin, but it is edible. We did a taste test at the schools earlier this year and told the kids that they could eat the skin. They were a little skeptical. It's, it's a little coarse, so it's kind of a texture thing. So you can decide if you want that in there or not. So I guess I shouldn't say peel the kiwi. You don't have to if you don't want to. Just make sure, obviously, it's rinsed really well like your berries would be. Okay. For kiddos, I'm probably going to cut this in half first, just instead of just slicing it, since you kind of have the smaller mouth. So I'm just going to cut it down the center vertically, and then I will peel both of those. So again, claw hand. And then just like Anne Burrell says on the Food Network, when you're cutting, when you're slicing like this, you just want to think of the motion in the ocean, like a nice rocking motion with your hand, okay? It might not come naturally right away, okay? You just got to keep trying it, keep getting better. I know I don't have the best knife skills out of everyone ever, right? But I do what's comfortable and safety first. So same thing with the strawberry. I'm going to cut that down the center first, just to make them more manageable pieces so that little mouths have an easier time chewing them up. So obviously, depending on how little your kiddos are, you can cut your fruit to whatever works best for you and them. Okay. I'm curious what fruit you guys have on hand. You'll have to tell me, maybe take some pictures of a finished product, show me your sundaes or show me your parfaits. And again, you don't have to use, you don't have to do a full-size glass. If you have a cute, a tall sundae glass, that would be really cute. hence the name, but really we're just trying to get ideas for the healthy cooking with what you have on hand in your kitchen. So you can use cups of different sizes, glasses of different sizes. I'm missing my grapes. Forgot to stage these. I am going to cut my grapes in half just because I think they're more manageable to eat. Okay, they don't roll around as much, right? They're like little balls. They bounce around. Kind of hard to maneuver when you're eating them in a salad if they're not cut in half. But what I was saying is, depending on when you think you'll be eating these, like the serving size that you want, you don't have to do like a cup serving, right? You could put these in little cups. I know my middle school students, we did a little berry yogurt parfait earlier this year, and they did them in little sample size cups, and they were so cute. And then I think they even like did the rim with like little almonds or something. So just some different ideas. Okay, so I'm going to layer this. So first of all, I'm using plain unflavored yogurt. It calls for vanilla yogurt. You could use flavored yogurt if you want. For me, I just like to cut the sweetness a little bit because I know the cereal is going to have some sugar in it. I do try to do a low sugar version there. If you get like a toasted oat cereal, it's pretty good. But you just want to look for that low sugar version, but I know I'm going to get some sugar there, so that's sweet, and obviously the fruit is sweet, so I just don't feel the need to have a flavored yogurt. But it's also nice if you're making the sundae, like that plain or vanilla flavored is going to give you that white look so that it mirrors the sundae. Okay, so here's how we're switching this up for the parfait. I put a layer of yogurt at the bottom. I'm putting a good layer of fruit forward here, and then I'm going to put a little bit of that cereal mix in there. I just like it this way because then you get the different textures all throughout, whereas this one, I mean, the yogurt's going to kind of settle. It's going to be really fruit forward. This one's just going to have more of a mix of the textures. Okay, so then I'm going to do another layer of yogurt. Again, I'm not super picky about my layers because I'm not looking to get published in a food magazine anytime soon. Just kind of looking for a fun way to use what I have on hand in a pretty nutritious way. Okay, so for those of you who are my students, you should be able to tell me what 3 food groups we are getting from this one snack. So I'm going to give you a chance to think about that. We got 3 food groups going on here. What do we think they are? Where does yogurt belong? What food group is that? Dairy. And that's good for us, right? Because it has calcium. So strong bones, healthy teeth. Okay. We also have fruit, obviously. And it's great to get a variety of colors. We say like eat the rainbow. Okay, because then you're going to get a variety of nutrients. Like fruit is heavy in vitamin C, but different colors will also give you slightly different health benefits. So this is great to use, one, to use up what you have on hand in your kitchen already, but 2, when you're using a variety of those fruits, I know I have yogurt on my fingers still. When you're using a variety of those fruits, you get a variety of colors, a variety of nutrients. And the last food group we're getting with that cereal, assuming you're using something that's hopefully whole grain, low sugar, you are in the green food group for energy. So you can choose Sundae version with the yogurt and cereal just on top, parfait version with nice little layers. Either are delicious, either are healthy. Take pictures, show me your version of this Sundae or parfait. We'll see you next time. Hope you're having a good day.